Hi everybody, I'm Tom Dorsey and this is the 30th of June. This is the Egyptian Minute. You've seen a lot of volatility in the U.S. markets in the last few days, and that's primarily, I believe, for window dressing in the last quarter of this year. Although a number of our indicators have clearly broken down and relative strengths have changed and sectors have moved out of favor that were in favor, it's kind of an interesting situation. When I look at Egypt, I look at the bullish percent in Egypt, and you have gotten down to a very low level of 10% and reversed up. I have a feeling you're going to get one more move toward that bottom. In other words, sell signals will reverse this back down. It's something that we're going to talk about when I come to Egypt. The 8th of July, we leave here from Richmond, and we'll be coming over to Egypt. My daughter's coming with a friend of hers and one of our top analysts, Jay Gregnani. We're going to be doing a seminar for the ASTA there, and I want you to be sure and come. We'll be talking about the bullish percent index. It's low, and that's a very, very good sign. However, when I look at the trend chart of the EGX 30 index, a little more iffy here. I think there could be some downside risk, and you may see some downside risk to 5,300. That wouldn't be any major problems here, but I think this index is potentially moving down a little bit lower. There are some stocks though that look very, very good. One stock that I pulled out is Gabor Automobile, AUTO symbol. Looks really good here. Could have a pullback a little further to 36 Egyptian pounds, but that wouldn't be any problem right there. If it pulled back to 36 or 37, I'd definitely be a buyer of this stock. AUTO is the symbol. Now, in our structured portfolios, we have an Egyptian model. It's called the EGX 30 model, and we utilize our relative strengths. So I'm going to talk about how we model the world when I come to Egypt in a couple of weeks. Here are the stocks that are in our model. LE's Steel, 6 October Development, Orascom Construction, EFG Hermes, and Talat Mustafa, TMGH. The symbols on those would be ESRS, OCDI for 6 October, OCIC for Orascom, HRHO for Hermes, and TMGH for Talat Mustafa. Those have not changed in a good while. That's been in our model, and until there's a change, I just sit with the model. When a relative strength chart begins to lose relative to the rest of the index, we'll take that stock out and we'll move in the next best relative strength chart. It's done extremely well. So far this year, if you look at our model versus the EGX index itself, the EGX index is down 2.8%. Our model is up 3.95%. So we're talking about a 7% outperformance being in the model versus the index itself. I want to talk about that when we come to Egypt in the next couple of weeks, about modeling the world and how to construct portfolios and portfolio management so that you can scale your business to be able to handle the most amount of money with the least amount of effort and have the best rates of return for people who are interested in money management, not necessarily trading. That's where the future is moving with as far as technical analysis is concerned. So that's all we have right now for the Egyptian Minute, and we'll be back on in about a week or so with another Egyptian Minute, and I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks in Egypt. Be sure to come.